There was a girl who sailed to an island. It was an island where every dream ever dreamt still lives. You can imagine the kind of dreams that must have lived there, the ones you dream when you're 12 and your imagination is as vast as the universe. The girl had a whole fleet of these kinds of dreams, and they were all waiting for her on this island. She found them in caves, and each cave was filled with hundreds of thousands of dreams, all of them beautiful, strange, unforgotten. Some were like whirlpools, swirling and beckoning. Some were like palaces made of spun sugar, and some were like birds that sang songs only she could understand. The girl had so many dreams, it would take her a lifetime to visit them all, and yet she was in a hurry. She had come to the island for a particular dream. It was a dream that lived at the end of a cave, and it was guarded by a monster made of shadows. The girl knew this because she had sailed past the island many times before, and each time she got closer, the monster would reach out with its shadowy claws and pull her ship off course. But now the girl was older, and with age comes wisdom and courage, or maybe just a bigger boat. Either way, she made it to the cave where her lost dream was waiting. It was a big, gaping hole in the side of the mountain, and the girl felt a tug in her heart as she sailed inside. It was the kind of tug she hadn't felt in years, the kind that told her this was the right path, the one worth taking, even if it led to certain doom. The girl had given up on this dream long ago, but now something was pulling her towards it, urging her to try again. And so she did. She rode through the darkness until she saw a light up ahead. And as she neared it, the light grew brighter and brighter until she could make out the shape of a lighthouse. It wasn't just any lighthouse. It was one she had built herself. She remembered dreaming of becoming a lighthouse keeper when she was little, a protector of sailors, a guider of ships. She'd imagined wearing a big, heavy coat and boots, and her hair would blow around her face in the wind as she climbed the stairs of her lighthouse and lit the lamp at the top. Every night she would do this, and every morning she would tend the fire, making sure the light shone steadily into the dark. But somewhere along the way, the girl had stopped believing in lighthouses, or at least that's what she thought, until she saw this dream again on the island of forgotten things. She reached out to touch the lighthouse, but it shimmered and turned to mist in her hands. And then she heard a voice. It was the voice of a little girl who looked exactly like her, except she was braver and stronger and more sure of herself than the girl she had been. The little girl beckoned to her, and when the girl reached out to take her hand, she disappeared. Then the girl woke up. She had come to the island to find her lost dreams, but instead she found a part of herself that she had lost somewhere along the way. Dreams are funny things. They come to us in the night and bring us magic, wonder, excitement, terror, heartbreak. And in the morning when we wake up, we can't remember them. Or can we? Aren't they the things that stick with us long after we've stopped believing in them? The things that made our hearts beat faster and our eyes shine with wonder? If you look closely, you can see them in the way old people sometimes smile to themselves while staring into the middle distance, in the lines on their faces, in the way they move, in the things they collect, in the stories they tell. Dreams are the things that make us human, the things that set us apart from the rest of the animals, the things that give our lives meaning and purpose. So don't ever give up on your dreams, no matter how old you get. Hold on to them. Keep them close because they're a part of you and you're a part of them. And someday, just when you think you've forgotten them, they'll come back to you and remind you of who you are.